Hello, I'm Cincinnati Man. I'm back here with my sister.
Hello.
We just got back from the movies. We saw Deadpool about a half an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
What are your initial thoughts? I'll let you speak.
I liked it. It was a lot of movie. I don't know if it was just me because I was a little bit tired, but it just seemed like it was long. I just want to say shout out to Hugh Jackman for being 55 and still looking like that. Woo. Yeah, it was cool. What?
I'm listening. I'm gonna let you get it
I
all
don't
out.
know. It seemed like you made a face or
No,
something.
no.
I don't know. I can't
Hey,
see
hey,
through the
hey,
glasses.
hey! You got your Hugh Jackman shout out. Okay, okay.
Yes, I did. Especially with the conversation we had in the car. Yeah, I liked it better than the second one. I will say
Okay.
that. I like. I don't know how much I can say.
We doing it straight. We talking normal. We ain't even gonna try to do all the
Okay,
spoil.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I like all the cameos. I know you probably did not. I was happy to see one in particular, which is spoiler alert. Blade.
We already did spoil. Look, it's gonna
I
be.
know you never
I'm
know
put
when
it
people
in the
drop
title.
in.
I'm gonna put it in the title.
Okay.
Okay.
Gambit.
He was officially supposed. Channing Tatum was officially supposed to do it, and then when some of the movies bombed, they were like, nah.
In the cartoon, the one from the 90s, Gambit and Storm and Wolverine were my favorite. So I was excited to see Gambit until I wasn't. Like I really wasn't feeling.
It was the accent that made it to work. The outfit was bad.
For me, yeah, it was the suit because he just looked too big.
They did that on purpose.
Why?
Because they knew they were never going to use that design again. So they just threw it in there. Just like they. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know because I love New Orleans accents, so I always liked Gambit. But it wasn't doing it for me this time. Story wise, it was okay, decent. I really want to know your thoughts, but I think I know them. But go ahead.
No. Who was your favorite character was probably Hugh Jackman?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what'd you think of the villain? There was two.
Paradox and the.
Yeah.
Nope. Nova.
What's her name? Yeah, Cassandra Nova.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked her ability to read people's minds, but it just kind of grossed me out when you saw the fingers going underneath her skin and stuff like that. But I
can see that.
Okay. Oh God, you are gonna light this movie up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So would you say it exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, because I didn't know what to think. Remember, I was a little nervous, but it did what it needed to do for me.
And what is that?
What is what?
What did it need to do for you? I don't know, but you know it's funny. You have a different viewpoint because you actually literally saw a bunch of movies before this.
I only saw the two.
Yeah, no, you saw
three.
No,
three.
you seen X-Men Origins. You saw Logan.
I didn't watch
Logan. Okay.
I ran out of time. I was like, because I didn't get over
here. Oh, okay.
Because each movie is like 2 hours long, and like when I started Origin, it was like 10 o'clock. So, and I wanted to get over here early enough because I didn't know what we was gonna be doing before.
Interesting.
But I did see the first two Deadpools. I saw Origin Story, and then that was it.
Okay. You sure you're done? You sure? I don't know if you're done. Just take your time. Let me say, hey, for real, take your time. I want you to make sure you have all the thoughts or anything that you was thinking about when you walked out or anything. Just, I'll say a few things. Once again, I'm Cincinnati Man. Thank you for coming to the channel. Various things on here. Bridgerton, Love is Blind, X-Men 97, Echo, Secret Wars. Oh, okay. Sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, that's it? Oh, I'm actually surprised.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I mean? With these type of movies, I don't need to know the whole backstory of it. I think walking in without knowing it is better for me because I'll be like looking for certain stuff that I know is in like the comics or stuff like that, or other maybe in the shows that I don't watch. So it's just a better time for me to just go in and just watch the movie. And if I need to know something, I'll learn it later.
Cool. Oh, what was that? You guys speaking to the mic when you say something.
No, your turn.
Oh, okay. In recent memory, the MCU movies, would you say they've been a bit of a mess? Like we've hit some kind of lull overall with our hype and enjoyment of the movies. Maybe last 3 or 4 movies, correct?
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting when they were talking about the timeline and how
like in Loki,
they die out, and I kind of correlated that with the MCU.
Well, okay,
me.
Okay.
Like when I was in the movie theater, I was like, "Hey, they're talking about MCU."
I believe that the MCU is a mess. This movie's a mess, and it doesn't help or hurt the MCU. It was literally what I thought it was going to be, a placeholder. It's a movie onto itself that you can literally skip and not even watch. And you watch I looked at Captain America and Brave New World's the next thing. That's in February. It'll have nothing to do with this. This is literally just a movie onto itself. And that being said, if they tried to merge everything together just to give it narratively some kind of footing in the MCU, and they didn't need to do it when they did he visited 616. Do you remember where he's from? Yeah, he's from World 1000 and something. He just visited here. Mm-hmm. He jumped over here when he jumped over here using Cable's timeline thing, which was confusing because Cable hopped timelines, but he necessarily didn't hop universes. Yeah. If I remember, it wasn't a universe thing. It was a time machine. You know what I mean? Each universe is different from the other. So that was one thing that was confusing. When in Logan had X-23. He saved that girl. You saw that in there. Yeah. That ain't the same girl. That's not even the same. Is that supposed? They make you assume that's the same girl from the movie. It's the same girl, but it might not be the same. Necessarily the same universe or universal realities. Timelines, whatever. Because you keep on saying time. You know what's funny? You can use branches of time that deviate off of one time. It get kind of confused. So that's what I'm saying. Reality.
I think that was the girl from that time period because they were talking about.
But why did she get pruned? Remember in Loki they would prune people in case they did something crazy. Mm-hmm. He saved them. She got pruned. So what did she do? They didn't explain that. We should have saw what Wolverine did. He got drunk and was out at the bar and didn't want to help. Didn't want to wear stuff and didn't feel like helping that time.
Yeah, he said the humans came in
but he was drunk at a bar and he came back and everybody was dead. And then it changed into, I knew they needed help. I just didn't go.
He said that he could hear their screams.
Yeah, it was, but he was drunk at the. It was too vague. If you're showing,
or was she messing with his mind?
Don't know. Vague. We should have saw something. My fear of them showing cameos just to get rid of it came true. Because the thing that protects the Deadpool movies also hurts the Deadpool movies. It's a Deadpool movie. Storyline and reality doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It's a Deadpool movie that can hurt it at times that it don't matter. And I got some PTSD of them throwing stuff in movies and TV shows and it don't matter. Like, hey, that looks cool. Oh, they're dead. Oh, that looks cool.
Like what they did with Deadpool in the origin story, the Wolverine.
Yeah. People were mad about that when they zipped his lip. They were like, why would you do that? And look, it's almost 20 years later. It's like, we love Wesley. Hey, here you go. Old Blade. They make sure to let you know he really old. Like we already didn't know that because he has the gray, but he also has less muscle mass than his previous characters. And there was something wrong with the prosthetic because he was kind of like he had this weird kind of you're going out. He his talk was kind of off, but I feel like it was the prosthetic of the blade of the. You know what'd be cool? He bit somebody, but he ain't gonna bite nobody. I mean, they in the void, whatever. Mm-hmm. The fight scene was weird.
Which one?
When they all got there with Electra, Gambit, and they just stood in front of everybody about to shoot him. I was like, y'all could have did that a little bit better. But they just wanted a cool like pan of everybody looking. Instead of being covert and everything, they just blow up the front and they all just stand up with all the guns. It's like
I feel like that's in every superhero movie.
Yeah, it could be done better though. Like I felt it felt weird. I thought it would at least be like remember I told you I was hoping for it to be at the very least Thor Ragnarok goofy funny. And it was funny in spots, but it was just like my favorite Deadpool is the first Deadpool, but each Deadpool has the same problem as this Deadpool. The villain is not engaging at all. I'm Charles Xavier.
You didn't like Cable?
I said villain. Cable wasn't the villain. I said the villain. The villain. Cable's not a villain. Ajax was just kind of he was intimidating, but he's a throwaway. Nobody remembers Ajax. Juggernaut was in it. That was cool, but it just felt like it was just they were just fighting against themselves most of the time. Cable, Negasonic, Warhead, whatever. And then in this one, I'm Cassandra Nova. I'm just like my brother, but I can heal. It was like, why are you healing? Like that doesn't. It'd be different if they had to be a little bit more tactful in order to get at her. But the idea they can slice away at her and she just heals back, it was just like, oh, okay, that's just. No.
I did have a problem when they were fighting all those Deadpools, and I was thinking to myself, they're just gonna heal those.
But they tried to trick you when the handsome one couldn't. That was funny.
I like when Wolverine put his ears on finally,
and like you said, you wait till this time.
Yeah,
I mean, what else? The pruning of the timelines makes no sense. The pruning of the timelines makes no sense the way the TVA did it, and then they do it because they're like, oh, we don't prune no more. We just let it disintegrate over thousands of years, like 2,000 years or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's like, wait a minute. If you don't want to prune no more, and all you gotta do, so if you don't prune no more, what do you do then to get rid of a timeline? You don't get rid of timelines anymore. I think in season 2 they said they stopped. The lady overtook it. The black lady overtook it, and they don't prune no more. But I find it hard to believe they was Rogue, and then his name was Paradox. That was too on the nose. It was like, come on. And he wasn't a good villain at all. He was just kind of, and in the beginning of the movie, you tell Deadpool, hey, we're gonna kill all your friends. You didn't even trick him. It'd be different if you tricked him and he kind of noticed, like, oh, wait a minute. But he's like, oh, I gotta fight you, and then he takes it was like, why would you? Even a villain would know. I was just like, why would you do that? Hey, I know I'm gonna need your help, and we're gonna kill all your friends. He literally said that.
He thought he would go to his side. He thought Deadpool would go to his side.
For them to know all the times of all the stuff he's done, he's a hero now.
They hit him with the "You'll matter" line and thought he would switch.
Cable should have been in this movie, even as a cameo. He should have been in this movie.
It was good to see Happy.
The 6-1 that was fine until he was like, "Oh, can I see him? He's dead. Who are you seeing? Can I see the guy?"
Didn't they go back to 2018? I thought it was a time jump.
Oh, I stand corrected. Thank you. You are correct. You are correct. Thank you very much for saying that. Uh-huh. Okay, I strike that from the record. That's why you got to be a big enough person to say when you're wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anyway, so okay, we're fine with that then. But I like how they was like looking at Avenger stuff. It was mainly just Tony stuff, and I was like,
but he had the Cap /
yeah, but he shouldn't even have that in there because he hates Cap. That was around. Cap's a wanted fugitive. I think around that time, or is it during the blip? Was it before the blip?
I think it was before the blip.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I think
it might have been because everything seemed fine.
It's so many movies.
Yeah, but yeah, they tried to fit it in the MCU gently, but they should have never used TVA because the TVA stuff don't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. The TVA stuff doesn't make any sense. Even her being like, "Yeah, we'll need you." Why? Why was Thor crying? We never found that out. And Thor wasn't that bearded Thor? Like kind of like with the long hair and stuff. Yeah. Never saw it. Don't matter.
Maybe that was another universe.
Yeah. Okay, the fake out when you thought it was Cap and it was a Human Torch. That was cool.
Yeah.
But of course I knew they was gonna kill him. I was like, they're gonna kill him. Everybody, just like in Doctor Strange, when you see a person, you know they're probably gonna die. They're gonna die. They're like, hey, isn't it cool we gave you this thing? Okay, just sit. Oh, the various Wolverine variants and stuff. It was cool to see that one with one hand. It's called the Age of Apocalypse. It's like, what if Apocalypse won, but he had he ruled the world, and
I think you had that comment.
And it was cool and everything, but it was like, it's one of those things you feel like, dang, that'd have been cool to see. They're like, you're not gonna see it. We'll show it here.
They had to get through the movie.
And then Cavill, he looked great, but yeah, it would make no sense. He's too big.
I liked it.
No. I said I liked looking at it, but I know why it wouldn't have fit. It should have more X-Men cameo from the original team.
You know who I was? Nah.
I'm listening. Come on.
I was thinking of cameos.
Come on.
I wanted to see Evan Peters.
Hey, I'm done. I'm done with Evan Peters. I'm done. Once they did that bullshit in WandaVision. Hey, I'm boned. Hey, these actors out here collecting bags. They like, oh, hey, I don't care about it. You're like, bet. They did a smart thing by making sure that this Wolverine has nothing to do with the MCU. You get it?
Sorry.
They don't have nothing to do with the MCU. This is literally like they trying to be like, hey, you can save all the time, so they can just jump them in, jump them out. That's what they did at the end when she's like, we'll need you again. When they found a way to reverse everything. You're telling me a bomb that's supposed to destroy everything. Hey, people, they make you know something? Make a nuclear power plant out of nuclear. Hey, you can do, it makes sense now. That bomb was going to disintegrate everything. They fused together. Now it recreated a timeline. So yeah, hey, nuclear bombs, nuclear power.
Yeah, because she had her hand in a thing messing with the timelines, right?
No, she was initiating. No, she had her hands in it, initiating the bomb to mess with the timeline. So yeah, what you're saying, yeah, she manipulated it with her whatever.
I was so glad when they was still alive.
Guess what? Pyro could never beat Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm's energy is the power of a star. Pyro, they've changed it sometimes, but Pyro, he has to have a tank and a flame in order to do it. If he doesn't have a flame around him, he can't manipulate it. But the idea he could suck in the power of almost a sun into his body, whatever. But let me see. Peter was funny.
Oh yeah.
The awkwardness of Peter was great. Peter taming all the Deadpools were cool.
I like that they were playing Power of Love. It just made me think of Back to the Future.
That's probably why they did it.
Obviously.
So
I know you hate when they use rap in modern day movies, but I like.
No, that is incorrect. I do not like it in movies that are period pieces. Oh. Like if it's the 18th century, or if it's like Rome or something. Or if it's the 1970s and you playing like a Jay-Z randomly, you're like, wait a minute, it's 1970. Play some 19.
I like the song that they use.
They can use whatever they want in this movie. Honestly, I don't. This movie. Hey, at the end of the movie, he found out. He made sure that what he did mattered. Mm-hmm. He wanted his life to matter. Mm-hmm. This movie, or the overall whole for the MCU, does not matter. But hey, shout out to him. He had a dream. He wanted to continue Deadpool, and he did it through his will and people loving him for what he does. He was able to accomplish a part 3. This is 3, right? 3? Yeah. Mm-hmm. 3. That being said, I saw it, but I can't think of being like, oh man, you got to see this. That ain't in me for this. But I can't say, I don't furiously hate it. It's more, I'm more indifferent to it. Like, like you showed us a lot of stuff. Did it even matter? No. But when it a cool journey, And the super geeks are going to be like, how you gonna explain after I spent? You guys tell me why you laughing. Laughing to the mic, you're gonna laugh. Him pulling off Wolverine's rib and breaking off bones off the adamantium. Super geeks are going to be like, it's adamantium. It doesn't break. They'll say that. They'll literally be like, but you could be like, well, it was disintegrating. It was degenerating. Mm-hmm. But anyway, what was you laughing at?
How you're talking about this movie and you really wanted to go see that Blake Lively movie that was previewed out. You said you might go see it.
Okay, we're done with our review. We are going to go into trailers that we saw at the movie theater. It just popped
in my head because you're going in depth with this movie.
Wait. So let's slow down. First of all, what's it called? This Ends With Us?
I don't know.
I think it was called This Ends With Us. First of all, I'm a very complex person.
You are.
That movie, that Blake, This Ends With Us. That movie looked nice. It looked nice. Well, it was about domestic abuse. I don't know how nice that is, but I don't want to know how nice it is.
But you want to go see it.
I like when people triumph with love. Okay, she seemed
we
like
don't know that yet.
I hope she do. She got some dude that she ran into. She got this piece of crap dude. She needs love in her life, and it ends with us. Means she ends the cycle of whatever. Maybe it's a family thing. I don't know. Like some family cycle thing.
I don't know. I just don't want to see no woman getting beat on. I was done with that. What's love got to do with it?
Yeah. If it's done right, I watch.
What
the hell? Right, as long as they triumph in the Look. So anyway, what else? Oh, you was talking trash about that M. Night Shyamalan movie.
No, I wasn't talking trash about it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
See it,
you wanted to see it until the way they showed it. It showed you who the villain was.
They showed too much of the movie in the trailer,
and I like that. I liked it for me when I watched it. It worked for me because it's like a cat and mouse. He's trying, he's probably going to escape. It sounds like he's going to get away with it.
It's a good cat and mouse, but I don't want to know who the cat is. I don't want to know who the mouse is.
You hate cats.
Yeah.
You do hate cats.
But I want to go into it not knowing ahead of time who they're looking for. Because once he come on the screen, I'm like, how is he going to get out of this? How are they going to catch him? Is he going to get away? Like, all the questions are already in my mind before I even get into the story. They show too much in the trailer, if you ask me. And I'm glad that Josh Hartnett is acting again.
Yeah.
Because he took a while off.
He got a presence when you see him, though. You're like...
Yeah.
Even, I don't know if you... Oh, yeah. Remember Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
He was... When you saw him in that, he was wearing glasses. Like, you just...
And then he was in...
Because he's like, what, 6'3" or something? When you see him, you're like... dang.
Black Mirror? One of the Black Mirrors? I think
probably. Well, we're done here.
Yeah. I would tell people to go see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
I guess I'm not getting that keychain for us. The one that was a heart and half of it was Deadpool and half of it was Wolverine. I guess I'll just keep it for myself.
Hey, I appreciate the thought. But hey, we went to see the movie that you liked.
Stay a thought. Ooh.
Look,
Stay a thought.
Stay a thought. Stay a shot. I don't know where this is gonna go. It should just basically you should the trilogy of it is onto itself. Moving forward, it ain't no thing like some MCU movies. You're like, oh, how this gonna connect? How they gonna help? How's he gonna do that? Nah, just show up, do your thing, bro. Because you're walking chaos that's trying to be a hero. You're not as because they got some Deadpool storylines where he's borderline villain at all times. He's a hero. He's a hero. So we out. My sister liked it and recommended.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was a mess of a movie. Well, we out. Take care. I got a Game of Thrones review to do. I get a House of the Dragon.
We're going to see Twisters.
We might watch the Tyler Perry movie.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yep. You stayed too long, Steve.
I did.
If you would say you got to go, I would let you go.
I forgot all about that.
But do you have your laptop with you?
No, I do not.
You really don't?
I don't.
Okay, no Tyler Perry movie then.
Oh.
Should have his laptop with you.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I'm happy or mad about it.
Yep. But we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Yeah, you gotta say bye. I'll tell you, Hugh Jackman with his rippling muscles.
You said that. I did.
No, I saw you was looking like you was looking at the characters when they were staring at them. Look.
Hey.
Man, that was CGI.
It was a good CGI then.
Oh, we out, everybody.